Tonight, you are about to discover something extraordinary that will transform the way you sleep and the way your deepest desires come to life. As you settle into your most comfortable position, allow your body to sink deeply into whatever surface supports you, and know that the next hour will be unlike any other experience you have had before. You are about to embark on a journey where your wishes, your dreams, your most cherished desires will be carried on an ancient wind that has been waiting specifically for you, calling to you across time and space, drawing you to this very moment when everything changes. This is not just a story to help you sleep. This is a sacred doorway to a reality where everything you have ever wanted is already beginning to manifest, where the impossible becomes inevitable, where dreams transform into lived experience with the gentle power of a wind that knows no limitations. The wind that you will meet tonight has carried the wishes of countless souls across galaxies and dimensions, through the fabric of time itself, and now it comes to you with infinite patience and love, ready to gather your deepest longings and transform them into the magnificent life you have always known in your heart that you deserve. Stay with me now, let your breathing naturally slow and deepen, let every muscle in your body begin to relax and release, because what you are about to experience will work its profound magic even as you drift into the most peaceful, restorative sleep you have ever known, while your subconscious mind opens completely to receive the abundance that is already flowing toward you like a river of liquid gold. You find yourself standing at the edge of a vast meadow that stretches endlessly before you in all directions, bathed in the softest, most welcoming golden light of what appears to be a perpetual sunset that never fades, never dims, but maintains its perfect warmth and radiance throughout eternity. The sky above you is painted in the most exquisite hues of rose and lavender and soft amber, with clouds that seem to be made of silk and starlight, floating in an infinite dance of beauty and grace that speaks directly to something ancient and knowing within your soul. The air around you feels different here, charged with possibility, warm with promise, alive with a gentle intelligence that seems to recognize you as someone it has been waiting for, someone who belongs in this sacred space. There is a gentle breeze moving through this magical realm, and as it touches your skin, you realize immediately that this is no ordinary wind, no simple movement of air, but something far more profound and mysterious, something that carries with it the dreams and hopes of every heart that has ever dared to believe in magic. This is no ordinary place where you find yourself, and you understand intuitively that you are no ordinary visitor. You have been called here by forces beyond your current understanding, drawn to this sacred space where wishes are born in the heart of infinite love, where dreams take flight on wings of pure possibility, where the very air shimmers with the energy of manifestation itself. The grass beneath your feet as you take your first tentative step into this enchanted meadow is not just vegetation, but living light woven into the appearance of nature, each blade pulsing with its own gentle radiance, each root connected to the infinite source of all creation. As you take another step, and then another, moving deeper into this realm of wonder, you feel the most extraordinary transformation beginning to occur within your entire being. With each footfall on the sacred ground, you feel lighter, freer, more connected to your true nature as a powerful creator of reality. The gentle breeze that surrounds you grows slightly stronger, more purposeful, and you begin to understand that this is the wind that carries wishes, an ancient force that has traveled across galaxies and through dimensions, collecting the hopes and dreams and desires of every soul it has ever encountered throughout the vast expanse of time and space. This wind begins to circle around you now with increasing warmth and intimacy, gentle and welcoming, like a beloved friend greeting you after what feels like a lifetime of separation, yet you know somehow that this separation was only an illusion, that you have always been connected to this magical force, that it has always been part of your journey, always been aware of your dreams, always been working behind the scenes of your life to bring your wishes into manifestation. The wind seems to know you more intimately than you know yourself, understanding every desire that has ever lived in your heart, every dream you have ever dared to dream, every wish you have whispered in the quiet moments of hope, every longing you have carried in the secret chambers of your soul. As this magical wind touches your skin with its warm caress, you feel a profound sense of homecoming spreading through your entire being, a recognition that you have arrived at a place you have always belonged but had somehow forgotten until this perfect moment. The wind carries with it the fragrances of your deepest dreams, the sounds of your wishes already fulfilled, the textures of the abundant life that is already yours in dimensions beyond your current perception. You continue walking deeper into this endless meadow of possibility, and with each step, you feel more relaxed, more at peace, more connected to the infinite abundance that surrounds you like an ocean of love. The wind grows more animated and joyful around you, swirling in gentle spirals that seem to be learning the unique shape of your spirit, mapping the texture of your hopes, measuring the beautiful weight of your dreams with perfect precision and infinite care. You begin to understand with growing wonder that this wind has been waiting for you your entire life, patient and eternal and unwavering in its dedication to your happiness, knowing that when the cosmic timing was absolutely perfect, you would find your way to this sacred place where miracles are as natural and effortless as breathing. The meadow stretches on before you in magnificent abundance, and as your eyes adjust to the magical light that illuminates everything with golden radiance, you begin to notice that scattered throughout the grass are thousands upon thousands of small, luminous flowers that glow with their own inner light, each one pulsing with gentle rhythm like a heartbeat made of pure love. Each flower, the wind whispers to you without words, represents a wish that has been planted here by someone just like you, someone who believed in the power of dreams and the infinite magic of possibility, someone who trusted enough to share their deepest desires with this ancient wind that transforms hopes into reality. As you walk among these glowing blossoms, each one more beautiful than the last, the wind whispers to you with increasing excitement and joy that your own wishes will very soon join this magnificent garden of dreams, taking root in the most fertile soil of infinite potential, growing and blooming into manifestations that will exceed even your most optimistic imagination. You feel a deep sense of belonging as you move through this constellation of fulfilled wishes, understanding that you are part of something vast and beautiful, part of an eternal community of dreamers and creators and manifestors who have learned to work in harmony with the loving forces of the universe. The wind guides you now to a particularly beautiful spot in the meadow, where the grass seems even softer and more welcoming, where the flowers glow with a special brightness, where the very air shimmers with concentrated possibility. You feel compelled, almost magnetically drawn, to sit down in this sacred space, and as you lower yourself to the soft earth with complete trust and surrender, the wind gathers around you like the most loving cocoon of pure acceptance and infinite compassion you have ever experienced. Here, surrounded by the gentle caress of this magical breeze that knows your heart better than you do, you begin to understand with crystalline clarity that you are completely safe to dream as big as your heart desires, that there are no limitations in this realm, no critical voices telling you that your dreams are too grand or too impossible or too much for someone like you to hope for. The wind knows no boundaries, recognizes no limits, believes in no word called impossible, and in its presence, you remember the truth of your own unlimited nature. As you sit in this place of perfect peace and infinite acceptance, you begin to feel the wind asking you, not with words but with a warm invitation that resonates in every cell of your being, to share your deepest wishes with it. Not the small, safe wishes that you might show to the world, not the carefully edited dreams that seem reasonable and attainable, but the magnificent, beautiful, seemingly impossible desires that live in the secret chambers of your heart, the wishes so precious and profound that you have barely dared to acknowledge them even to yourself. The wind waits with infinite patience and boundless love as you begin to open yourself to possibilities you may have forgotten you were allowed to want. Perhaps your heart holds the wish for a love so deep and true and transformative that it feels like coming home to yourself every single day, a partnership that nurtures and celebrates every aspect of who you are while inspiring you to become even more than you ever imagined possible. Maybe you dream of work that feels like the most joyful expression of your gifts, where your talents are not just recognized but celebrated, where your contributions make the world brighter and better, where you wake up every morning eager to begin another day of meaningful creation. Your soul might long for financial abundance that flows to you as naturally and effortlessly as water flows downhill, removing every worry about security and scarcity, allowing you to live with grace and generosity, to give freely to causes you care about, to travel and explore and experience all the beauty this world has to offer without ever having to consider the cost. You might wish for perfect health that radiates from every cell of your being, vitality and energy that make you feel vibrantly alive, a body that serves as the perfect vehicle for all your dreams and adventures, strength and wellness that allow you to experience life with complete freedom and joy. Perhaps you dream of creative expression that flows through you like a river of inspiration, touching the hearts of those who encounter your art, your writing, your music, your unique vision of beauty made manifest in the world. Maybe you long for a home that perfectly reflects your deepest aesthetic dreams, a sanctuary of beauty and comfort where you can rest and create and welcome the people you love. You might wish for travel to places that call to your soul, for adventures that expand your understanding of the world and your place in it, for experiences that enrich your life with wonder and meaning and connection. Whatever dreams live in the depths of your heart, whatever wishes you have carried like precious secrets, whatever desires feel too beautiful to be possible, the wind is here to receive them with perfect understanding and infinite compassion. There is no dream too big, no wish too extravagant, no desire too bold for this ancient wind that has been carrying the hopes of human hearts since the beginning of time itself. The wind begins to move more purposefully now, creating gentle currents around you that seem to lift the wishes from your heart with the most exquisite tenderness and carry them into the endless sky above. You watch in growing wonder and amazement as your desires begin to take visible shape in the air around you, becoming streams of golden light that dance and swirl in the magical breeze, spiraling upward in patterns of indescribable beauty. These are your dreams made manifest in pure energy, your hopes given form and substance by the ancient power of this mystical wind that knows how to transform the invisible into the visible, the dreamed into the real, the wished for into the experienced. As your wishes rise and dance in the luminous air above you, each one more beautiful than the last, you hear the wind beginning to whisper truths that your soul has always known but your mind had somehow forgotten in the course of living in a world that often teaches limitation rather than possibility. The wind tells you with absolute certainty that every desire in your heart exists because it is meant to be fulfilled, that the universe does not plant dreams within you as cruel jokes or impossible fantasies, but as blueprints for the magnificent life you are here to create and experience. The wind reminds you with infinite gentleness that you are not separate from the abundance of the universe, not an outsider begging for scraps of good fortune, but an integral part of the creative force itself, deserving of every good thing you have ever dared to dream, worthy of joy and love and success and fulfillment not because of anything you have done or achieved, but simply because you exist, because you are a precious and irreplaceable expression of the divine creativity that moves through all things. These truths that the wind carries to you settle deep into your being like seeds in the most fertile soil, taking root in places within you that had perhaps grown hard with disappointment or doubt, softening and nurturing those forgotten spaces, preparing them to bloom with the reality you are creating even now through the power of your aligned intention and the loving cooperation of this ancient wind that serves as messenger between your heart and the infinite source of all manifestation. You feel yourself relaxing even more deeply as the wind continues its sacred work, carrying your wishes across the vast expanse of sky and space, delivering them to dimensions beyond your physical sight where they are received by forces of love and intelligence that are already beginning to rearrange reality itself to match the beautiful vision you have shared with this mystical courier of dreams. You understand now with growing excitement that this is not just imagination or wishful thinking, but a real process happening in realms beyond your current perception, your dreams being registered in the cosmic database of creation, being assigned their perfect timing and their ideal circumstances for manifestation. The breeze grows softer now, more intimate and personal, as it returns to you carrying something precious and transformative. You begin to realize that the wind is not just taking your wishes away to be fulfilled somewhere else at some future time, but is bringing you something profound in return, something that changes everything about how you experience this very moment. The wind that now surrounds you with such tender care carries within it the energy of fulfillment itself, the actual feeling and vibration of already having everything you have asked for, already living the life you have dreamed into being. As this energy of completion and satisfaction begins to fill every cell of your being, you start to experience the emotions of your dreams already realized, the joy and gratitude and wonder of your wishes already granted, the deep peace and contentment that comes from knowing that everything you desire is not coming to you, but is already here, already yours, already integrated into your experience in dimensions that are in the process of materializing into your physical reality. Time seems to slow and expand as you bask in this extraordinary feeling of complete fulfillment, as if you are existing in a bubble of pure satisfaction where all your needs are met, all your desires fulfilled, all your dreams made manifest. The wind continues to circle around you with increasing warmth and affection, each gentle gust bringing you deeper into the knowing that your reality is already changing, already reshaping itself to match the beautiful future you have claimed as your own through the simple act of sharing your wishes with this ancient force that knows how to make the impossible inevitable. You feel your physical body releasing all tension, all worry, all doubt, as the magical breeze carries these limitations away like autumn leaves dancing on currents of pure freedom, leaving you feeling lighter and more expanded than you have ever felt before. The muscles in your shoulders soften and relax, the tension in your jaw dissolves completely, your breathing becomes slower and deeper and more rhythmic, synchronized with the eternal rhythm of manifestation itself. The sky above you begins to shimmer and shift with new colors, deeper purples and golds and roses that seem to be painted with light itself, hues that speak of magic being woven into the very fabric of existence, of reality being rewoven to accommodate the magnificent dreams that are even now taking shape in dimensions parallel to your own. The wind whispers to you with growing excitement that what you are witnessing is the universe responding to your wishes in real time, cosmic forces mobilizing to bring your dreams into physical form, reality itself bending and flowing like water to accommodate the beautiful life you are creating through the power of your aligned desire and unwavering faith. You feel profoundly grateful, not just for what is coming into your life, but for what you begin to realize is already here, already present in your experience in ways you are only beginning to perceive and recognize. The wind helps you to see that abundance is not something you lack and must attract, but something you are made of, something that flows through you always, something that you have simply been unable to perceive clearly because of old beliefs and patterns that taught you to look for scarcity rather than plenty. As you continue to rest in the sacred meadow that exists both around you and within you, the wind begins to show you glimpses of your future that feel more real and vivid than many of your past memories. These are not distant possibilities floating in some uncertain tomorrow, but present realities that are simply waiting for you to step into them, parallel versions of your life where everything you have dreamed of is already fully manifested and being joyfully experienced. You see yourself living in the home of your dreams, waking up every morning surrounded by beauty that perfectly reflects your aesthetic vision, feeling completely at peace and happy in a space that nurtures and inspires every aspect of who you are. You see yourself engaged in work that feels like the most natural expression of your gifts, surrounded by people who appreciate and celebrate your unique contributions, making a difference in the world while being abundantly compensated for your efforts. You see yourself in relationships that honor and support your highest good, whether romantic partnership or friendship or family connections, all of them characterized by mutual respect and genuine care and the kind of deep understanding that allows everyone involved to flourish and grow. You see yourself with perfect health radiating from every cell of your body, feeling strong and vital and energetic, your physical form serving as the ideal vehicle for all the adventures and experiences you wish to have. You see yourself with more than enough money to live with complete freedom and generosity, never having to consider cost when making choices about how to spend your time and energy, able to give freely to causes you care about, to help others in meaningful ways, to experience all the beauty and wonder this world has to offer without any financial constraints limiting your options. The wind carries to you the sense of your new reality, the fragrances of flowers blooming in gardens you will tend, the aroma of meals you will share with people you love, the fresh air of places you will travel to and explore. You hear the sounds of your fulfilled wishes, the laughter of friends gathered in your beautiful home, the applause of audiences appreciating your creative work, the gentle sounds of nature in the peaceful places where you will rest and restore your spirit. You feel the textures of your manifested dreams, the softness of fabrics in your perfect wardrobe, the warmth of loving hands holding yours, the smooth surfaces of objects that bring you joy, the solid ground beneath your feet as you walk confidently through a life that exceeds your current imagination in its beauty and fulfillment. Everything feels so real, so present, so utterly natural and right that you begin to understand this is not fantasy but truth, not imagination but clear perception of what already exists in the infinite field of possibility that surrounds you always, that flows through you constantly. That is in fact the very substance from which your physical reality is continuously being created moment by moment by moment. You notice now that the luminous flowers around you are beginning to glow more brightly, as if your presence and your wishes have awakened something magical within them, activated some dormant potential that was waiting for exactly this moment to bloom into full radiance. Each blossom pulses with gentle light, creating a living constellation of dreams on the earth around you. And the wind tells you with barely contained joy that these are not just any flowers, but wish flowers, each one a manifestation that has already taken root in this dimension and is preparing to bloom into your physical reality in perfect timing. As you observe these miraculous blossoms more closely, you begin to recognize that some of them are unmistakably yours, grown from the seeds of desires you planted long ago, perhaps even in childhood. Dreams that you had forgotten you had dreamed but that had been faithfully tended by this loving wind throughout all the years of your life. The wind has already planted the seeds of your current wishes in the sacred ground as well, and they are beginning to sprout and grow even as you watch, tiny shoots of green possibility pushing up through the fertile soil of infinite potential. You feel a deep sense of wonder and gratitude as you realize that your wishes are not just hopes floating in the air like soap bubbles, fragile and likely to burst, but living things that have already begun to take form and substance in the realm of pure potential, already rooted and growing, already assured of their eventual blooming in your physical experience. The wind whispers to you that every wish you have ever made is still alive, still growing, still moving toward manifestation, even those you had given up on, even those you had forgotten about, even those you had decided were too impossible to ever come true. The wind invites you to lie down now among these glowing flowers, to rest your physical body on the soft earth that is so fertile with dreams coming true that you can almost feel the vibration of manifestation humming in the ground beneath you. As you recline with complete trust in this magical garden, you feel the gentle touch of the wind as it continues to work its profound magic around you, above you, and most importantly, through you, for you are not separate from this process but an integral part of it, a co-creator with the universe itself in the magnificent unfolding of your destiny. With your body now completely relaxed on the earth that pulses with creative potential, you feel yourself becoming one with the meadow, one with the flowers, one with the wind itself. The boundaries between where you end and the magic begins dissolve completely, and you understand with perfect clarity that you are not just visiting this place, but that this place exists within you, that this magical realm of infinite possibility is your true home, the source from which all your dreams emerge and to which they return as fulfilled realities experienced in the world of form. The wind begins to sing to you now, a wordless melody that seems to be composed of all the wishes it has ever carried, all the dreams it has ever delivered, all the hearts it has ever filled with joy and abundance and love. This song penetrates every cell of your being, every atom of your existence, harmonizing your personal vibration with the frequency of manifestation itself, aligning you perfectly with the flow of all good things that are even now making their way into your experience from every direction at once. As the wind's song envelopes you in layers of pure harmony, you feel your consciousness expanding beyond the boundaries of your physical form, beyond the limitations of your current circumstances, beyond the restrictions of linear time and space. You become aware that you are not just lying in a meadow, but floating in an infinite ocean of possibility, surrounded by currents of love and abundance that flow in all directions simultaneously, carrying wishes and dreams and desires to every corner of existence and back again in an eternal circulation of fulfilled longing. You are held and supported by these currents of manifestation, rocked gently in the cradle of universal love, cradled by forces so much greater than your individual self yet so intimately connected to your personal dreams that there is no sense of being small or insignificant, only a profound recognition of being an essential and beloved part of something magnificently vast and purposeful. The wind whispers to you now about the true nature of time, explaining with infinite patience that in this realm where you now rest, your future self already exists, already living the life you have dreamed into being, already experiencing all the joy and fulfillment and abundance you have asked for. Your wishes have already been received by this future version of yourself, already been integrated into their lived experience, already been transformed from desires into memories of wonderful things that have already happened. The only thing that remains is for you to allow this already existing reality to unfold into your physical experience like a flower blooming in perfect timing when the conditions are exactly right, like a movie projecting from the realm of potential onto the screen of material existence. You understand now that manifestation is not about creating something from nothing, but about allowing what already exists in possibility to become visible in physicality, about opening the door between dimensions and inviting your dreams to step through. You feel yourself drifting deeper into this understanding, deeper into trust, deeper into the absolute knowing that everything you have ever wanted is not only possible but inevitable, not only eventual but already accomplished in dimensions that are in the process of syncing with your current timeline. The wind has shown you the truth of your own creative power, revealed to you the reality of your connection to infinite abundance, demonstrated beyond any doubt the certainty of your worthiness to receive every blessing your heart has ever dared to desire. The stars above you begin to shine more brightly now, and you realize with a thrill of recognition that each star is actually a wish that has been fulfilled somewhere in the vast cosmos, a dream that has been realized by someone who learned to work in partnership with forces like this magical wind, a heart that has been filled with everything it ever desired through the simple process of asking and trusting and allowing. The entire universe reveals itself to you as one vast celebration of manifestation, an infinite symphony of wishes come true, a cosmic tapestry woven from the fulfilled dreams of every soul that has ever dared to hope for something beautiful and then trusted enough to let it come to them. The wind carries you now on a gentle journey through this cosmos of fulfilled wishes, showing you how your own desires travel from your heart to the farthest reaches of space and back again, gathering energy and momentum like snowballs rolling downhill, attracting the people and circumstances and opportunities and resources that will bring them into your physical reality in ways that will seem miraculous but are actually the most natural thing in the universe. You see the intricate web of connection that links all things, the perfect orchestration of events that conspires to deliver every dream at exactly the right moment and exactly the right way to exactly the right person. You witness the cosmic intelligence that coordinates the movement of planets and people and circumstances to create the precise conditions necessary for your wishes to manifest with ease and grace and perfect timing. As you float through this cosmic dance of manifestation, watching the intricate choreography of creation itself, you understand that you are not just a recipient of these blessings but an active participant in their creation, that your thoughts and feelings and beliefs and gratitude and joy are all ingredients in the recipe of manifestation, all contributing to the speed and ease with which your dreams take form in the world you experience with your physical senses. You see how your positive expectations act like magnets drawing your desires toward you, how your gratitude acts like fertilizer helping them grow more quickly, how your joy acts like sunshine helping them bloom more fully, how your faith acts like water nourishing them through every stage of their development from wish to reality. The wind begins to carry you back now toward the sacred meadow, but you understand that you are not the same person who first entered this magical realm what feels like lifetimes ago but was only moments in ordinary time. You have been fundamentally transformed by your journey, awakened to your true nature as a powerful creator of your own experience, enlightened to your inherent worthiness to receive every good thing the universe has to offer, initiated into the ancient mysteries of manifestation that have always been available to you but which you are only now ready to consciously embrace and use. You carry within you now the unshakable knowing that your wishes are not just possibilities dancing in some uncertain future, but certainties that have already been established in the realm of potential and are in the process of materializing in your physical experience with the same reliability that governs the rising of the sun and the changing of the seasons. You know beyond any doubt that you are living in a universe that loves you unconditionally, that supports your happiness completely, that wants nothing more than to fulfill your every desire in ways that exceed your current imagination. As you settle back into the soft grass of the magical meadow, surrounded by the glowing wish flowers that continue to bloom and multiply around you with increasing radiance, the wind wraps you in what feels like a blanket woven from pure love and absolute protection. You feel completely safe, completely supported, completely at peace with the knowledge that everything is unfolding perfectly in your life, that every wish you have shared with this ancient wind is already in the process of manifestation, already moving through the various dimensions and timelines to arrive in your experience at exactly the perfect moment. Your breathing has become slow and deep and rhythmic now, perfectly synchronized with the eternal rhythm of the wind itself, with the cosmic pulse of creation that beats at the heart of all existence. Each inhale draws in more trust, more peace, more absolute certainty that you are living in a universe designed specifically to make you happy, to fulfill your every desire, to support your highest good in all things always. Each exhale releases any remaining doubt, any lingering fear, any old belief that ever told you that your dreams were too big or too impossible or too much for someone like you to hope for or expect or receive. The wind grows quieter now, its song becoming softer and more intimate, its work of gathering and carrying your wishes nearly complete for this magical session, but you understand that its service to you will continue throughout all the days of your life, continuing to work even when you are not consciously aware of its presence, continuing to carry your wishes across the vast expanse of possibility, continuing to magnetize their fulfillment into your reality through means both seen and unseen. But the presence of the wind remains constant around you like the most loving companion you could ever imagine, a reminder that you are never alone in your dreams, never without support in your journey toward the life you desire, never forgotten or overlooked by the forces of love that govern the universe and want nothing more than to see you happy and fulfilled and living in complete alignment with your heart's deepest truths. You feel your eyelids growing heavy now as the wind rocks you with the gentleness of the most devoted parent singing a lullaby to their most precious child, and you understand that there is absolutely nothing you need to do now except receive, nothing you need to figure out or control or make happen through effort or struggle. The wind has taken your wishes and given them wings of light and love, and now all that remains is for you to rest in the complete knowing that everything is already in motion. Everything is already being taken care of by forces far greater and more loving and more capable than you ever imagined possible. The magical meadow around you begins to shimmer and fade as your consciousness prepares to drift into the deepest, most restorative sleep you have ever experienced, but the flowers continue to glow with undiminished radiance, the wind continues to blow with unwavering purpose, and your wishes continue to dance in streams of golden light above you, visible or invisible, real and alive and moving steadily toward their perfect manifestation in your waking life. This realm of infinite possibility does not disappear when you sleep, but becomes even more accessible to your subconscious mind, which will spend the night hours absorbing and integrating all the abundance that is flowing toward you from every direction, all the love that surrounds you like an ocean of grace, all the support that upholds you like the most solid foundation you could ever rest upon. As you sink deeper into the soft earth beneath you that pulses with the heartbeat of creation itself, you feel yourself merging with the eternal cycles of nature, with the rhythm of seasons changing in their perfect timing, with the dance of planets spinning through space in their ordained patterns, with the pulse of stars being born and dying and being reborn again in the endless cycle of cosmic creativity that mirrors the process of manifestation happening in your own life. You are part of something magnificently eternal, something that has always been and will always be, something that knows how to transform wishes into reality as naturally as it knows how to transform seeds into flowers, as naturally as it knows how to transform caterpillars into butterflies, as naturally as it knows how to transform night into day and winter into spring. The wind grows softer still, its whispers becoming more like gentle breath against your consciousness, like the softest caress of love itself. It tells you that sleep is not an interruption of the manifestation process but one of the most essential parts of it, that as you rest, your conscious mind with all its doubts and limitations steps gracefully aside and allows your higher self to work more directly with the forces of creation, unimpeded by the concerns of the everyday world. Your dreams tonight will be filled with visions of your wishes already fulfilled, previews of the beautiful life that is already making its way to you across time and space, sneak peeks at the magnificent reality that you are creating through the power of your aligned desire working in perfect partnership with this ancient wind that serves as courier between your heart and the infinite source of all good things. You feel yourself floating now in that magical space between waking and sleeping, held in perfect suspension between the world of form and the realm of infinite possibility, cradled in the place where anything can happen and everything you desire is not only possible but assured. The wind continues to circle around you like a protective guardian, maintaining the energy of manifestation that surrounds you like a cocoon of pure potential, ensuring that the magic you have experienced tonight will continue to work its profound transformation throughout all the hours of your rest. Your physical body feels weightless now, supported not by the earth but by the love of the universe itself, held in arms of infinite compassion and understanding that know exactly what you need and when you need it. Every cell of your being is completely relaxed, every muscle soft and at ease, every breath drawing you deeper into trust, deeper into surrender, deeper into the absolute certainty that you are worthy of every blessing, deserving of every joy, and about to experience the fulfillment of every wish you have ever dared to dream. The wind whispers to you one final message before you drift completely into sleep, reminding you that when you wake in the morning, you will remember this journey not as a dream but as a real experience, a true initiation into your power as a conscious creator of your own reality. You will carry with you the unshakable knowing that your wishes are already on their way to you, already manifesting in ways that will surprise and delight you, already taking form in the perfect timing of divine orchestration that serves your highest good always. Sleep comes to you now as naturally as breathing, as easily as accepting a gift from someone who loves you more than you ever imagined possible. The wind that carries wishes has done its sacred work, has received your dreams with perfect love and infinite understanding, has delivered them to the universe with complete faith in their inevitable fulfillment. You rest now in the arms of infinite possibility, knowing that morning will find you one step closer to everything you have ever wanted, one day deeper into the magnificent life that is already yours by divine right and cosmic law. The magical meadow fades gently from your conscious awareness but remains forever alive and accessible in your heart, a place you can return to anytime you need to remember your power, anytime you want to plant new wishes in the fertile soil of infinite potential, anytime you need to feel the loving presence of the wind that carries wishes and knows how to make the impossible inevitable. The wind continues its eternal journey through time and space, carrying wishes from hearts like yours to the very source of all creation, returning to you in dreams and synchronicities and miraculous unfolding of exactly what you need exactly when you need it exactly how you need it to happen. Your wishes travel now on currents of love and light, gathering momentum and substance, attracting their perfect manifestation like iron filings to a magnet. Your breathing slows even more now, each breath a prayer of gratitude, each heartbeat a rhythm of absolute trust, each moment of deeper sleep a more complete surrender to the love that surrounds you always, supports you constantly, and knows how to fulfill your every desire in ways that will exceed your wildest dreams and fill your life with more joy than you currently believe possible. You are profoundly loved by forces you cannot see but can always feel, cherished by the very intelligence that creates galaxies and orchestrates the dance of atoms, supported by a wind that has been carrying wishes since the first heart ever dared to hope and will continue carrying them until the end of time itself and beyond into whatever magnificent mystery comes after. Rest now, beloved dreamer, in the complete knowledge that your wishes are sacred, your dreams are important, your desires matter deeply to a universe that exists for no other purpose than to fulfill them in ways that exceed your wildest imagination. The wind that carries wishes has claimed yours as its own, has taken them into its eternal care, has made an unbreakable promise to deliver them to you wrapped in more joy and abundance and love than you ever thought possible to experience in one lifetime. Sleep now in perfect peace, perfect trust, perfect faith that everything you have ever wanted is already making its way to you on wings of wind and waves of love, arriving in absolutely perfect timing, in absolutely perfect ways, bringing with them more blessings and more happiness and more fulfillment than you could have imagined when you first dared to dream them into being. Your sleep will be deep and restorative and filled with the energy of manifestation itself, preparing you to receive the gifts that tomorrow will bring, preparing your heart to recognize the miracles that are already beginning to unfold in your beautiful, abundant, wish-filled life. As you drift deeper into this peaceful slumber, the wind continues to work its magic around you, weaving your dreams into the fabric of reality with threads of starlight and hope. In the depths of your sleep, you will visit other dimensions where your wishes have already manifested, where you can experience the joy and fulfillment of having everything you desire. These are not mere dreams but actual journeys to parallel realities, glimpses of the life that is already yours, already waiting for you to step fully into its abundance and beauty. The wind carries you now through realms of pure possibility, where time moves differently, where cause and effect dance together in perfect harmony, where your future self reaches back through the dimensions to offer you encouragement and confirmation that yes, everything you have asked for is indeed on its way. You feel the warm embrace of this future version of yourself, recognizing the deep contentment in their eyes, the peaceful confidence in their smile, the radiant joy that emanates from someone who has learned that the universe truly does provide everything needed for complete happiness and fulfillment. As the night progresses and your sleep deepens, the wind creates gentle currents that carry your consciousness through gardens of possibility where every flower is a potential future, where every path leads to a different version of your manifested dreams. You walk these paths in your sleep, feeling the textures of different realities, sampling the emotions of various fulfilled wishes, allowing your subconscious mind to choose the combinations that feel most aligned with your highest good and deepest joy. The wind whispers to your sleeping mind that choice is always available to you, that you are not locked into any single outcome, but are free to adjust and refine and expand your desires as you grow and evolve. Your wishes are not contracts binding you to specific results, but living things that can grow and change and become even more beautiful than you originally imagined. Throughout the night, as your body rests and restores itself, your spirit soars on currents of possibility, visiting the places you will travel, meeting the people who will enrich your life, experiencing the work that will fulfill your purpose, feeling the love that will warm your heart, enjoying the abundance that will flow through your life like a river of liquid gold. Each vision, each experience, each glimpse of your fulfilled future settles into your cellular memory, becoming part of your energetic blueprint, aligning your vibration more perfectly with the reality you are creating. By morning, these experiences will feel as real as any memory, because in the realm of consciousness where all possibilities exist simultaneously, they are completely real, completely valid, completely yours. The wind rocks you gently through the hours of darkness, maintaining the perfect temperature of love around you, ensuring that your rest is undisturbed by doubts or fears or any energy that might interfere with the profound transformation taking place in the depths of your being. You are held in a bubble of pure safety, pure love, pure potential, where healing happens naturally and manifestation unfolds with the ease of breathing. As dawn approaches in the world of form, though time has no meaning in the realm where you now rest, the wind begins to prepare you for your return to waking consciousness, gently gathering all the experiences of the night, all the visions of your fulfilled future, all the energy of manifestation that has been woven into your being, and anchoring these gifts in your conscious mind where they will serve as constant reminders of your power and worthiness. The flowers in the magical meadow pulse with renewed brightness as the wind whispers to them of the wishes they have witnessed tonight, the dreams they have helped to plant in the fertile soil of infinite possibility. Each blossom glows with the promise of manifestation, with the certainty that what has been planted in love must inevitably bloom in joy. Your breathing remains slow and peaceful, your body completely relaxed and renewed, your mind clear and open and filled with an unshakable knowing that your life is about to become more beautiful than you ever dared to imagine. The wind has done its work, has carried your wishes to the farthest reaches of creation and returned with confirmation that they have been received with joy and are already in the process of taking form in your physical reality. As you rest in these final moments before dawn, surrounded by the gentle presence of the wind that has become your eternal companion in the journey of manifestation, you feel a deep sense of completion and new beginnings simultaneously. You have planted seeds tonight that will bloom throughout the coming days and weeks and months, transforming your life in ways both subtle and dramatic, bringing you experiences that will exceed your expectations and fulfill your heart's deepest longings. The wind grows quieter now, not because it is leaving, but because its work for this night is complete, its message delivered, its magic woven into the very fabric of your being. It will always be with you, always ready to carry new wishes, always prepared to remind you of your power, always available to transport your dreams from the realm of possibility into the world of experience. Sleep now in the profound peace of knowing that you are loved beyond measure, supported beyond doubt, and deserving beyond question of every beautiful thing that is making its way to you even now. The wind that carries wishes has received your dreams with perfect love and will deliver them with perfect timing, wrapped in more joy and abundance than you ever believed possible. Rest deeply, dear dreamer, for tomorrow brings you closer to everything you have ever wanted, and the wind will be there to greet you, carrying new possibilities on every breeze, whispering new dreams into your willing heart, forever and always your faithful companion on the magnificent journey of conscious creation and abundant living. In the deepest hours of your slumber, when the world around you is wrapped in the gentle embrace of darkness, the wind continues its sacred work with even greater intensity and purpose. It moves through dimensions unseen, carrying your wishes through layers of reality that exist beyond the perception of ordinary consciousness, weaving them into the cosmic tapestry with threads of pure intention and unlimited love. Your subconscious mind, now free from the constraints and limitations of your waking thoughts, opens like a flower to receive the full blessing of the wind's ministry. Every cell in your body vibrates with the frequency of manifestation, every atom of your being aligns with the energy of fulfilled desires, every breath you take draws in more abundance, more possibility, more certainty that your dreams are not only valid but inevitable. The wind whispers ancient secrets to your sleeping spirit, sharing wisdom that has been passed down through countless generations of dreamers and manifestors who have learned to work in harmony with the invisible forces that govern creation. It tells you of the quantum field where all possibilities exist simultaneously, where your future self is already living the life you desire, where every wish you have ever made continues to grow and evolve and move toward physical manifestation with the persistence of nature itself. As you sleep more deeply, the boundaries between your individual consciousness and the universal mind begin to dissolve, allowing you to access information and experiences that transcend your personal history. You find yourself remembering futures that have not yet occurred in linear time, feeling emotions associated with achievements you have not yet accomplished, experiencing the satisfaction of relationships you have not yet formed, tasting the sweetness of abundance you have not yet received. These are not fantasies or mere wishful thinking, but actual memories downloaded from parallel timelines where different versions of yourself have already walked the paths you are now choosing to explore. The wind serves as a bridge between these realities, allowing the wisdom and experiences of your successful alternate selves to flow into your current timeline, accelerating your manifestation process in ways that defy conventional understanding. Through the night, your energy field expands and brightens, becoming a more powerful magnet for the experiences you desire. Old patterns of limitation and scarcity that may have been stored in your cellular memory for years or even decades begin to dissolve and transform under the gentle but persistent influence of the wind's healing presence. Where once there may have been doubt, now there is knowing. Where once there may have been fear, now there is trust. Where once there may have been a sense of unworthiness, now there is complete acceptance of your divine right to receive all good things. The wind carries away the residue of old disappointments, failed attempts at manifestation, moments when you believed your dreams were impossible or that you were asking for too much. These experiences, which may have created energetic blocks to your receiving, are lifted from your being like dust being blown from a precious gem, revealing the brilliant light of your true nature as a powerful creator who is worthy of every blessing the universe has to offer. In their place, the wind instills new patterns of expectation and belief, new cellular memories of success and fulfillment, new energetic templates that align perfectly with the reality you are choosing to create. Your body becomes a living prayer of gratitude, your heartbeat a rhythm of celebration, your breathing a song of joy for all the wonderful things that are already on their way to you. As the night progresses and your sleep deepens into the most restorative phases of rest, the wind takes you on journeys through what can only be described as manifestation laboratories, cosmic workshops where desires are transformed into physical experience through processes that blend divine magic with natural law. You witness the intricate choreography of creation, seeing how your thoughts and feelings send out energetic signals that are received by responsive forces throughout the universe. You observe how these forces, like master craftspeople, begin immediately to arrange circumstances, coordinate events, and guide people and resources into perfect alignment to deliver exactly what you have requested in ways that honor your highest good and serve the greatest benefit of all involved. Nothing is left to chance, nothing is random or accidental, everything is part of a magnificent orchestration that ensures your wishes manifest in ways that bring joy not only to you but to everyone whose life is touched by their fulfillment. The wind shows you how synchronicity operates as the universe's delivery system, how seemingly coincidental meetings and unexpected opportunities are actually precisely timed and carefully arranged responses to your desires. You begin to understand that what you have often attributed to luck or accident is actually the visible evidence of invisible forces working constantly on your behalf, creating pathways for your dreams to flow into your experience with greater ease than you ever imagined possible. Throughout these nocturnal journeys, you feel yourself being prepared to recognize and receive the manifestations that are approaching your life. The wind fine-tunes your sensitivity to opportunity, sharpens your intuitive awareness of the right actions to take and the right moments to take them, and increases your capacity to experience gratitude and joy so that you will be able to fully appreciate the blessings when they arrive. You feel old limitations and resistances melting away like ice in spring sunshine, replaced by an expanding sense of possibility and entitlement to good things that feels both brand new and ancient, as if you are remembering something you have always known but had temporarily forgotten. Your worthiness is not something you need to earn or prove, but something that exists as naturally as your need for air or water, something that is woven into the very fabric of your being. The wind reminds you in your sleep that you are not separate from the abundance you seek, not standing outside looking in at a party to which you have not been invited, but an integral part of the cosmic celebration of creation itself. Your desires are not selfish wants that compete with the needs of others, but expressions of the universe's own desire to experience joy and beauty and fulfillment through the unique perspective that only you can provide. As your rest continues through the quiet hours, your dreams become more vivid and meaningful, filled with symbols and scenarios that represent different aspects of your manifesting desires. You may dream of walking through the perfect home, feeling the textures of furniture and fabrics that will soon be part of your physical reality. You may dream of conversations with people who will become important in your life, experiencing the warmth and connection that these relationships will bring. You may dream of engaging in work that feels like play, using your talents in ways that bring you both satisfaction and abundance, contributing to projects that make a meaningful difference in the world while supporting you in living the lifestyle you desire. These dreams are not just random neural activity, but actual previews of coming attractions, glimpses of the reality that is crystallizing around your wishes like dew forming on flowers in the early morning. The wind ensures that each dream carries with it the full emotional and sensory richness of actual experience, so that when similar situations arise in your waking life, you will recognize them immediately as manifestations of your desires and be able to step into them with confidence and gratitude. Your subconscious mind files away these experiences as familiar territory, making you comfortable with abundance even before it fully materializes. Through the deepest part of the night, when your brain waves slow to their most receptive frequency, the wind works directly with your neural pathways, rewiring old thought patterns that may have been based on limitation or scarcity, replacing them with new patterns that expect and welcome abundance in all its forms. This process happens gently and naturally, without force or struggle, like water finding the easiest path downhill. You may feel subtle sensations of warmth or tingling as this rewiring takes place, or you may be completely unaware of the process on a conscious level, but your cells and your energy field register every positive change. By morning, you will have been transformed in ways that may not be immediately obvious but will become apparent as you move through your day with new eyes and an expanded sense of possibility. The wind whispers to your sleeping mind about the importance of being open to receiving in unexpected ways, of not limiting the universe to your current understanding of how things must unfold. Your desires may manifest in forms that are even better than what you originally imagined, coming through channels you never would have thought to consider, arriving in perfect timing that may not match your personal schedule but will prove to be absolutely ideal for your growth and happiness. Sometimes the wind brings your manifestations wrapped in packages that don't immediately appear to be gifts, situations that require you to trust in the greater wisdom of the universe's timing and methods. But it assures you that everything that comes to you is ultimately in service of your highest good, even when the connection is not immediately apparent to your rational mind. As the hours of darkness slowly begin to give way to the approaching dawn, though time continues to move in ways that feel fluid and non-linear in the realm where you now rest, the wind begins the gentle process of preparing you to return to ordinary consciousness, carefully integrating all the healing and transformation that has taken place during your journey through the realms of infinite possibility. The seeds of manifestation that have been planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind are given one final blessing of growth energy, ensuring that they will continue to develop and flourish in the days and weeks to come. Your energy field is sealed and protected, maintaining the high vibration you have achieved so that you will carry this frequency of abundance with you as you re-enter the physical world. The wind gathers around you like the most loving parent preparing to wake their sleeping child, but there is no urgency in this process, no jarring transition from the magical to the mundane. Instead, there is a gentle bridging between worlds, a careful preservation of the peace and certainty you have cultivated during your night of deep communion with the forces of creation. Your body begins to naturally prepare for waking, your breathing gradually returning to normal rhythms, your muscles beginning to remember their physical weight and substance, but the knowing you have gained remains vivid and accessible. The experiences you have had in the realm of pure possibility do not fade like ordinary dreams, but settle into your memory as real events that will continue to influence your thoughts and choices in all the days to come. The wind wraps you in one final embrace before you wake, a blessing that will stay with you throughout the day, a reminder of the magic you have experienced and the certainty that more magic is on its way. It promises to return to you again and again, whenever you need guidance or comfort, or simply the reassurance that you are never alone in your journey toward the life you desire. As consciousness slowly returns to your physical form, you carry with you not just the memory of your encounter with the wind that carries wishes, but the actual energy and vibration of manifestation itself. You are different now than you were when you first lay down to rest, fundamentally transformed in ways that will become apparent as you move through your day with new confidence and expectation. The sun may be rising in the physical world, but in the realm of your inner experience, every moment is illuminated by the golden light of possibility. The wind has shown you who you really are, what you are truly capable of, and how deeply you are loved by forces beyond your previous understanding. This knowing will remain with you always, a source of strength and comfort and unshakable faith in the goodness of life itself. Wake when you are ready, dear dreamer, carrying with you the gifts of the night, the blessings of the wind, and the absolute certainty that your wishes are already on their way to you, traveling on currents of love and light, arriving in perfect timing to fill your life with more joy and abundance than you ever imagined possible. The wind that carries wishes will always be with you, ready to receive your dreams and transform them into the beautiful reality you deserve to live.